All right. In this segment, I want to talk to you about how to unlock your team's potential energy, story for transformation, and business growth in your organization. The challenge in today's organizations is leaders, teams, and managers often feel stuck. They're stuck in these pyramids. They don't feel the high energy for peak experiences. Behind this stalled growth are mental habits and story patterns, what I call story filters. And people get stuck in these story filters like, I'm not good enough, we can't be creative here, the boss will never support this, etc. So, why does energy matter in organizational coaching and consulting? Leadership energy just isn't motivation, it's also about your presence, your clarity, your alignment, your mindfulness in the organization. Holy fire Reiki is a refined high frequency healing energy. It works continuously to clear emotional blockages, foster calm focus, and empower transformation of organizations. Let me tell you about the 7 steps here we use in Purview coaching. And we apply those. We've talked about using them in sand trays, coaching with horses, just one-on-one coaching, team coaching. I want to set it up here so you understand the 7 steps, and then we'll apply them with Holy Fire Reiki. Number 1, characterize yourself at your best. Recognize your peak strengths and values when you're at your highest energy. Number 2, externalize into a label. So the problem is the problem, not the person, not the people in the organization, but something that people, you could say head in the sand or no mobility, high turnover, whatever you're going to pick, so that it's not the people that are the problem, it's the problem, the systemic problem. 3, sympathize with the payoff. There's some payoff there. If people are in high turnover, for example, you might have a boss or a manager who thinks, oh, good, I can save some money by doing that person's job for a few weeks. But the problem is it costs more money for the manager to fill in than it does to hire and train somebody to fill in. And plus, the manager has other jobs to do, or the boss. Number 4, revise, focus on the consequences. So this old stuck story filter has consequences, right? It matters in an organization because it cuts down on creativity, it cuts down on innovation, entrepreneurship, developing a new focus and strategy. It's stuck in the past, right? It's like the old Disneyland. What would Walt Disney do? Long after he died and gone on, succeeding CEOs had to deal with the what would Walt have done. Then after we get into the consequences, we go to step 5, strategize little while moments, identify exceptions to the stuck pattern, to that. If you go into an organization doing coaching and consulting, you're going to run into a lot of problem saturated accounts. They're all deeply knotted together, so many problems, and there's no way to move. That's a stuck pattern. But if we do a listening of the history of people in that organization, there are going to be little while moments of exception when they did do something. They did find a way, not just what would Walt have done, but what is Michael Eisner doing? What did Ron Miller do? What is the new CEO of Disney doing, right? To break an old pattern. Number 6, historicize your story, rewrite it from a place of strength and possibility. So tell your history from beginning to now. If it's an organization, from the start of the organization till now, but leave out the problem saturated account. Tell it with those 5 little while moment examples of being the exception. That'll shake up your thinking, shape up your delivery of your story, and you'll have room now for more and more little while moments of success. That'll be the defining future. Abe Lincoln said, if you want to be able to predict your future, create it, design your future. So that's what we're doing here in what's called restoring. Now, the big step is the final step, number 7, to publicize your new story, right? I'm doing that now. I'm talking to you about the new story. Fine. Now you need a support group, because what's going to happen to you? You know what's going to happen. You're going to get with the same people in the organization or family or friends or wherever you're hanging out, and they don't want you to change. They want you to stay exactly who you are. So recruiting a support group so you can get reinforcement for your new story. And if you backslide, and you get in that problem saturated account, you got your head in the sand, or you're deep in the problem saturated account, hey, they're going to remind you to come on out of it. So let's stop there. And in the next video, I'll talk to you about how to do this with Holy Fire Reiki. We'll work through some examples together. Thank you.